Lifestyle here. Child of God. Many things to talk about, but not in this podcast. Right now, to my brother Tariq Nasheed. Brother, you are the wittiest person I have ever met. The stuff that you come up with. Like the other night, he was like, I forgot what the lady's name was, but he was like, yo, her phone fell in an empanada. Yo, I was crying. That was crazy. Man, you got the wit. You know, you got the empowerment. And I just wanted to say, black folks really are proud of the movement. I think at some point in history, maybe in the past 10 to 15 years, black folk have really forgotten about all the things that our grandparents, their grandparents, and etc. went through in reference to, American racism and bigotry and all that stuff. And I think that a lot of the international community misinterprets, what you're saying. Lineation makes sense. But here comes the buts. Oh man, I am such an international person, man, even though I've retracted from that because Tariq, you're not incorrect. A lot of these communities, these international communities, Latin, Asian, etc., they do be talking about black folks, and they don't talk about them positively. I'm sure that they know some black folks and, that they're doing well, But for the most part, a lot of the international communities, as you already know, they look down on us, black folks. I'm biracial, yes, I know. But I'm foundational. I grew up black. I grew up FBA. Trust me, I could go through my lineage. But I think that they're hurt by some of your wit. Your wittiness is it's fire in the booth. I'm at the laundromat. That's why, the background looks like it does. But, brother Tariq, I think that the international community wants to support your movement, and they feel where you're coming from. I'm not going to try to say don't be as harsh as you are or don't stop being witty. That's part of you. I've been following you since college, since 2011. Following meaning, listening to what you had to say. And you wasn't always talking about what you're talking about now. Mac lessons and things like that, But brother Tariq, I hope this message gets to you. And I hope that, you find it in your heart to have a little bit more compassion on the international community. I have dispositions about being Latin, From my perspective, the Latin community never really accepted me. I'm looked as a black dude. Everybody sees me, they think I'm a black dude, which I am, always been. But since I met my dad last year, and more since that time, I've been forced to collaborate and understand more of the Latin community. But I love my people and I stand up for them, even though my people have put me through a lot as well. But that's internal business. You know what I'm saying? That's internal business. We gonna handle those. But I think what you're doing is awesome. I think what you're doing is great. And side note, that Dominican chick earlier, the bed wench one, even though I don't want to call her that, you know, that's just me. That's my personality and character. I don't like what she said, talking about what black men have to offer. Like, yo, why do we always have to offer you something? What do you offer? But to lay on your back. My wit is not as good as yours. But, you know, that's the trend. And everybody in the world loves black women. But everybody in the world don't love black men. You feel me? And so I'm very proud of you, Tariq. All I'm asking is that you look inside yourself and see that the international community wants to support the movement and yourself. That doesn't mean, I don't believe that they want a piece of the lineation. I think that, you know, they just want to kind of be accepted as well. The black community has a lot of power. The black community has a lot of reputation and clout. And I just think that maybe we shouldn't deny them that. You know, if we all did a DNA test, we're all mixed up. You feel me? And we all need a history lesson. You know, so I'm very proud of you for doing the things that you do with your movies. And we all are in the black community. So we stand on business and we stand by you, brother, you know. And I know you said you're not the leader of a lineage. But you started it and people support you, you know, and you've had to take the forefront. But when you're ready to pass down the microphone and the leadership cane, I'm right here. Because I know how to get us some reparations. I know how to get in those rooms and I know who to talk to and I know how to make it happen for us, you know. Whenever you need help, brother, I'm always here, you know. But I just wanted to say, you know, I'm not saying take it easy because, you know, you're going to do your own thing. But just consider, when you get a chance, that your brothers and sisters across the international community, they are not all bigots. They're not all racist. And they don't all hate black Americans. But yeah, Tariq, my phone probably gonna die soon, so I'm gonna end this. But, you know, brother, I hope you hear this message. I hope you consider what I'm saying. And, you know, keep on keeping on. Right on? Lifestyle. Child of God.